All right, Happy New Year's, everybody. It's always a good year, especially when a new episode of Tower of God gets uploaded on the first day of January. It's always a good thing. So, here today, I'm going to just give a quick review about the latest chapter that came out and just my predictions of what's going to happen in the series in the future. So, first, I'll say this I didn't know where this arc was going exactly. I mean, we have this hidden floor arc, they have to find the data of Old Jihad, and I just don't really get and understand the purpose of this. But the author has plans, so I'm going to let him do that himself. But it wasn't until this latest chapter in which things started to make sense to me. Like, big players are starting to come into play, and you're starting to learn a little bit more about Kun as he meets his sworn enemy, Eskina, I believe that's her name. And now we're starting to get know a little bit more about Kun's past, which has always been shrouded in mystery since the beginning of when the webtoon began. And just what's going to happen, I'm really excited for the next episode because, and from the last panel, it seems like she completely just kills him. But again, it's Kun, so I highly doubt that is the case. So the story seems to be progressing near its end, which again is exciting because I just want to know how they're going to find the data of young Jihad, and what does Rachel have to do with that. So again, this is all going to be very, very interesting going forward. Now, here's what I think what's going to happen, just the way it's been playing, because so the purpose of them finding the data of young Jihad is that Augusto can award the thorn to whoever he deems worthy, whether that be Rachel or whether that be Bam. And honestly, at this point, like, I think Rachel is going to. Well, I have two theories. So the first theory is that Rachel gets the thorn. It would make sense. It would make her relevant in the whole Tower of God theme, because Rachel has just been pointless and weak throughout the whole series. So her getting the thorn would kind of make sense to progress the plot. But again, I really hope that's not the case, because I really, really don't like this woman. Like, she is a horrible, horrible character in all forms of horrible. It's her, like, horrible. Rachel invented the word horrible, or horrible was invented because of her. But then there is another possible opinion that I've had, and that is Rachel is going to die, and Bam's going to get the thorn. Like, I have predicted Rachel's death coming for some time, because it's two things. Like, one, she's a pointless character, but then two, is like what she can do is starting to run out, I feel. And so it would just make sense that if she dies in process of Bam getting the thorn. But again, I'm not too sure about this. See, the thing is, Rachel knows something about Bam. I think she knows something just as much as the 10 families do. And we just don't know what that is. So I feel like she's being kept alive in the story just because of the information that she knows. And so it'll be really interesting about what she knows and how does that play into her ambitions for climbing this tower. We see a little bit back, because I forgot to mention this, we see a little bit back that one of the 10 families knows that the son of V is coming, and he wants to meet the son of V, which is Bam. So I'm really just interested about how all this is going to play into the story. Now, I hope that they fight, because I just want to see how strong Bam is compared to a 10 family leader, because Bam is just such a strong character. But I don't know. But again, what do you think about the latest chapter of Tower of God? If you see this video, do you think that big things are going to happen? Do you think that, like, we haven't seen anything from the Tower of God? What do you think? Let me know in the comments below, and look for more Tower of God updates and Web 2 updates, actually one that I'm going to upload in just a little bit in the future.